Good morning, children. In today's session, we are going to continue with Unit 4, our Environment chapter. In this chapter, today we are going to learn about solid waste management. So, let us learn how to manage the solid waste. It is our duty to reduce creating waste and protect our environment, isn't it, children? It is in our hands to reduce wastage and protect the environment. 3 R's are important in protecting environment. The first R is reuse, the second R is reduce, and the third R is recycle. So these are the 3 R's which play an important role in protecting the environment. So we can see various steps to protect our environment. The first step is to avoid waste. Avoid the usage of unwanted materials which create more debris. Before you buy anything, think that do you really need it? Example, avoid buying packages of food together. Okay. Refuse to buy use and throw plastic products. So you have to work towards zero wastage. The next is reduce. We can reduce the waste by using durable goods that has last longer instead of things that are used once and thrown away. Example, write on both the sides of paper instead of unnecessary printing using electronic facilities, etc. Share newspapers, magazines, and other things with others. So these are the methods we can reduce the waste. So we have to reduce the consumption and the wastage. The next is reuse. Reusing means using a thing again and again rather than using and throwing after a single use. Example, instead of using plastic bags, use and throw pens and batteries. Use cloth bags, fountain pens, rechargeable batteries. Reuse glass bottles for other purpose. Repair foodwares and use them. So you have to try reusing the things again and again instead of using and throwing it. Next is recycle. The process by which waste materials are used to make new products is called recycling. Using old cloths to make papers and melting some plastics to make floor mats, plastic boards and hose pipes, etc. So you have to try recycling the materials and reusing it again. Next is composting. So what is composting? The process of degradation of organic waste into manure by action of microorganisms is called composting. The manure thus obtained becomes natural fertilizer for the plants as well as they increase the soil fertility. Next one is incineration. The burning of waste in incinerator is called incineration. Human anatomical waste, discarded medicines, toxic drugs, etc. are disposed by means of incineration. During incineration, the enormous heat kills all contagious disease caused by germs. We can also produce electricity with the help of this heat. So, incinerators is best suited for biomedical waste. Burning them kills all the toxic substance in the waste. Next is landfills. Landfilling is a method in which waste are dumped into naturally occurring or man-made pits and covered with soil. Garbage buried inside landfills remains here for a long time as they decompose very slowly and become manure. These places can be converted into parks, gardens, etc. So children, simple steps in our daily life can make a big difference, isn't it? So let us see the steps, some of the steps. The first step, you should always be able to reduce waste. Think of 3 R's and the waste pyramid and remember the order of levels. The second step is to keep waste separate. This way the waste will remain clean and can be easily reused or recycled. Mixing many different types of waste together, say for example biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste, makes the place dirt. Dirty waste gets sent to the landfills or open dump. It is of waste. So, we have to follow some simple steps to protect our environment. So, children, I hope you understood today's topic. We come to the end of today's session. Thank you, children. See you in the next class.